Member for Forrest has the call.
I move the motion relating to cyber safety in the terms in which it appears in the notice paper.
Member for Forrest.
The reasons for my motion are extremely clear, Deputy Speaker. When 8 to 10-year-olds tell me they say they are 42 years old to get onto Facebook and that they have hundreds of online friends that they don't know in person, I know we have a major problem. When a teenager in Perth is stalked using geotagging, I know we have a major problem. When teenagers Carly Ryan and Nona Bellamesov are lured to their deaths by someone they met online, I know we have a major problem. When a family has to leave a community because their daughter was bullied through the distribution of a sexually explicit online video, then I know we have a problem. When children don't know that everything they post online is there forever, I know we have a major problem, particularly when it comes to sexting messages, the sending of sexually explicit images or videos. With mounting numbers of young people committing suicide because of online bullying that can happen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I know we have a major problem. And my motion before the House is designed to help our young people to manage online risks they are facing every day. I want them to be much more aware and alert than they are now, to be confident, smart, safe and responsible online so that they can make the most of their online opportunities. We need a national coordinated response. We all know the internet is a fantastic tool, providing amazing opportunities. We can learn in our own homes, achieve degrees and qualifications, shop from home, do our banking, licence our vehicles, pay our rates and get most of our business advice. We communicate with our extended families. In fact, so many of us are actually reliant on the internet. And young people are particularly active on the net. It is their world. They are voracious users and rely on technology. It is and always will be part of their daily lives. According to Telstra, Australian kids aged between 10 and 17 are online for an average of 2 hours a day, amongst the highest internet usage rates in the world. And in my experience, in many instances, this is actually a conservative estimate of the time spent online. However, many young people are completely unaware of both the power of the internet and the risks it entails. For instance, picture yourself walking through an open door where almost anything goes. For our children, that's exactly what the internet is, the open door. So we need to provide as much education as possible so that young people can make good decisions online to help protect themselves and their families. Surely this is the most important goal of cyber safety policy. And surely it is obvious that self-protection relies almost entirely on education. Over the past 3 years, much of my time has been spent providing cyber safety and cyberbullying sessions for schools, from preschool through to year 12, at times with the Australian Federal Police and state police officers. In my experience during this time, the majority of young people and their parents are not aware of online risks, particularly those on social media sites. And it's backed up by research that shows that 61% of 16 and 17-year-olds accept friend requests from people they don't know. By year 11, 17% have sent sexting messages, and at least 7% meet someone in person that they've only met online, according to the Australian Institute of Criminology. 7% have been victims of cyber stalking, and at least 25% of children have been cyber bullied. From what young people have said to me, they often believe that in some way they are anonymous online. Because no one can see me, I'm safe. And I found that most prevalent in the 5 to 8 year of age group. And some also believe that because they think they're anonymous online, then they can send or post the nastiest or the most disgusting messages at times. And young people are also not aware that a material they post online can stay online forever because the digital footprint of internet access is indelible. It is there forever, and it's a permanent digital footprint. They simply don't understand that the internet never forgets. So the impacts of sexting are permanent. The images are on the internet forever, impacting on that individual's reputation and opportunities in life. Universities, award donors and employers search the social websites and the internet. In the US, research shows that 70% of recruiters rejected candidates for jobs based on information found on social websites. So young people are also unaware that sexting may be considered a criminal offence. Filming and online sharing of sexual activities of people under the age of 18 can lead to young people being charged by police and ending up on the National Sex Offenders List. Now, all Australians need to be better educated about cyber safety, and I think young people are a key part of this, in helping to educate their peers and other generations of Australians, their parents, their grandparents, but very importantly their younger brothers and sisters who are often putting themselves and their families at risk with their online postings. I've heard this repeatedly in my school sessions. Young people also need to be taught the legal risks and the potential liabilities of social networking sites, of photo sharing, the short and long-term consequences of sexting, how to use their instincts online to recognise and deal with cyber stalking, online grooming, cyberbullying, their exposure to illegal or inappropriate material, including the risk of inappropriate social and health behaviours, of privacy and identity theft, of their online security, the issues of defamation, privacy, disclosure and confidentiality, legal and ethical issues, intellectual property rights and copyright infringement, criminal laws including harassment and offensive material, about computer gaming addictions, accessing of risk-taking sites, the risk of posting their own personal identifying material, names, addresses and birthdays. Now, these are issues that young people tell me constantly that they are exposed to and dealing with online on a daily basis. And it's difficult for young people to know exactly what their risk and liabilities are because there's a fragmentation of cyber safety across agencies and jurisdictions, which is why a national coordinated approach is essential. There will be even more risk in the future. It changes constantly. That's why, at a purely personal level, I believe cyber safety should be a core part of the national curriculum. It needs to be taught as part of information technology, and in my view, the only way to achieve uniformity of curriculum quality is to put cyber safety into the national curriculum. And through education, empower these great young people to not only help each other, but to help their families as well. Ongoing education of students is a necessity given the rapid and constant changes in technology, in apps, and I think we need to keep parents up to date through annual parent information sessions. And we need a national commitment to educating our young people. After 3 years, I've spent 3 years of cyber safety presentation into schools, and I've listened to our great young people. I've come to the conclusion that education is a critical starting point for managing online risk. And I will continue my work with my colleagues and members of the community to better include cyber safety in the national curriculum. And while I'm here, Madam Deputy Speaker, I would like to thank every great young person, and there's been so many of them, who have attended my sessions. I want to thank them because they were honest. They were honest with me. They gave me great information about exactly what they're dealing with online. Now, I have every confidence that they are a major part of the answer to the online challenges confronting us all. And I still have many cyber safety sessions booked for the weeks and months ahead. And I also want to thank the principals, teachers and parents for enabling and attending the sessions I've done to date. Also, I really want to thank the Australian Federal Police and local state police officers who've come along with me. And as I said in the initial sense, we need very much a national, proactive, coordinated approach to give children the education and coping skills to manage what they are doing online. Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.
Order. Is the motion seconded?